Forget what you think you know about the Middle East. It's not collapsing, it's being redesigned. Quietly, strategically, and without any public announcements. What we're witnessing is the formation of two massive gravitational blocks, pulling the region into a new order. On one side, you have Israel, Greece, the United Arab Emirates, and India. On the other, Turkey, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan. This isn't a formal alliance system like NATO. It's a strategic alignment, forged by geography, energy, religion, and fear. Let's break down the first block. Think of it as maritime and technological. It's built around trade corridors, stretching from the Indian Ocean all the way to the Eastern Mediterranean. Israel brings unparalleled intelligence superiority and military deterrence. Greece provides the anchor of European legitimacy. The UAE is the financial engine, funding the connectivity and logistics. And India adds immense scale, a booming industrial base, and a navy that's expanding with quiet ambition. This group thinks in terms of supply chains, ports, gas fields, undersea cables, and artificial intelligence. It is focused on the future. Now, the second block. This one thinks in terms of geography and population. Turkey controls the historic gateway between Europe and Asia. Egypt commands the Suez Artery, a critical choke point for global trade. Saudi Arabia wields immense energy leverage. And Pakistan brings nuclear weight and powerful ideological symbolism to the table. This camp thinks in terms of civilizational leadership, demographic momentum, and strategic territorial depth. Here's where it gets complicated. Notice the structural tension. Two NATO militaries, Greece and Turkey, are on opposite sides of this emerging divide. When alliance members start competing for maritime dominance and energy access, the entire alliance becomes fragile. And that fragility is an open invitation for external powers to come in and test the boundaries. The religious competition is also a huge, though understated, factor. Who will define Sunni political authority in the 21st century? Will it be Ankara or Riyadh who gets to shape Islamic modernity, the centralized monarchies or the ideological republics? Meanwhile, Israel and India are defining themselves through civilizational resilience, not theological leadership. This is a struggle over identity, just as much as it is over territory. So, what does this all mean for the future? The Middle East is not going back to a unipolar American order, nor is it going to fall completely under Chinese or Russian dominance. Instead, it's moving toward a managed multipolarity, where regional powers act as brokers between the global giants. Energy will always be a form of leverage, but technology corridors will soon matter more. Maritime routes will determine influence far more than desert borders. Ports and pipelines will outweigh ideology, at least, until ideology is needed to mobilize the masses. The world behind this is shifting dramatically. If the first bloc consolidates, we'll see a powerful Indo-Mediterranean axis linking India to Europe, powered by Gulf capital and Israeli technology that would massively strengthen the Western-aligned economic architecture. But if the second bloc consolidates, you get a Sunni-centric power arc capable of negotiating collectively with China and Russia. This would seriously reduce Western leverage over energy supplies and critical trade choke points. Either outcome completely reshapes the global balance of power, and here is the most dramatic reality. No one is seeking an all-out war, but everyone is preparing for controlled confrontation. The region is entering a new Cold War, defined by proxy pressure, naval shadowing, cyber operations, economic coercion, and strategic ambiguity. If escalation does come, it won't start with grand speeches. It will begin with deniable strikes, disruptions to energy flow, the activation of militias, and maritime incidents, designed to test red lines without openly crossing them. The Middle East is becoming the primary laboratory for the new multipolar world. The real question isn't which bloc will dominate tomorrow, The question is, which states will successfully adapt to this new architecture of power, and which will cling to the fading illusions of the past? Empires no longer fall overnight. They erode one miscalculation at a time. This is the third eye. If you want strategic analysis that looks beyond the headlines and into the deep architecture of global power, make sure you subscribe, follow, and share this video. History isn't repeating itself. It's being negotiated right now.